Season's greetings, my name is Tony. Well, it's not your typical Christmas time, but in some respects that might not be such a bad thing. Yes, we're in the grip of a global pandemic. Yes, there's fear, death, sickness, mental health problems, suicide, unemployment, uncertainty, increasing substance misuse, and a rancid, glittering pile of mind-rotting shit on the TV. But hey, for my part, I was brought up in the South Wales valleys for fuck's sake. Most of these things were pretty much standard festive fare back when I was growing up. Difference is, this time round, it's all spread a bit more generously. But maybe, just maybe, this year the very issue of Christmas itself is thrown into sharper relief, filtered through the attention-focusing prism of the apocalyptic. Taking into account the hope of a vaccine on the horizon, perhaps those of us who are still sucking oxygen ought to take the time to pause, reflect, and take stock of the meaning of Christmas in such times as these. If you are alive, you're lucky to be so, and perhaps that's something to be grateful for. Lord knows, I've done my fair share of griping about this senseless manufactured virus China saw fit to gift to the planet. But at least for the time being anyway, I'm still here. And to be honest, what's irritating me more than the existence of COVID itself is the constant, unrelenting and utterly soul-destroying pissing and moaning of the great British public on any forum they can hijack. Jesus. Talking of whom, the 25th is his birthday. That's right, remember? The birthday of probably the most influential human being ever born. And maybe we should think about that and what it means. By no stretch could I be considered a religious person, but I'm pretty sold on the fact that Christ existed and walked the earth. He did so at a time when mankind was struggling with the meaning of existence, all the big questions, and gave context to the process of explaining stuff. And the messages he preached about peace, love, humanitarianism, understanding, tolerance, and being nice and kind and so on and so forth are not bad principles. In fact, they're good things to aspire to. He never said fly some planes into skyscrapers, behead that homosexual, mutilate that woman's genitalia, make that black guy a slave and exploit him, cancel anyone who doesn't agree with you, unleash a global plague that will kill millions. Well, okay, the ancient Egyptians probably had it coming, but that aside, he never held with any of that sort of anti-humanistic behaviour. No, he was more about the compassion and capitalising on the sheer awe and wonder of being alive. No matter how committed an atheist you might be, and I'm pretty committed, let me tell you, it's impossible to deny that what he represents is the better qualities of humanity that we should all want to embrace. Really. It doesn't cost. So maybe this year, with the world the way it is, it might be a good idea to try and appreciate the things we do have and can do, rather than obsessing and bellyaching about the things we ain't got and can't do. And remember the value of hope. Sometimes hope is an elusive thing, and you really have to look hard for it. But that doesn't mean it isn't always there somewhere in something. Just might take a bit of work to locate it, is all. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, each and every one.
Universe, some place along the line, when autumn French kiss winter with tons of leaf and ice. The lamppost drip drab amber with a dark and dreary shine. A devil's brew of garnish leaved elemental egg fried rice. Night came long and colder as day fell short sedate, and I felt somewhat older. In my heart a dying spark, crying out for love, rekindling to alleviate the fate of departing in pitch blackness and returning in the dark. father's treadmill grinding as the Christmas pines were sown. Down in the valley, decorations sagged and popped and spat. Sizzling bulbs of neon death, ramshackle and forlorn. Greeting cards from no one closer piled up on the mat. My eyes blurred red and jaundiced in a fiery bourbon haze. Well past midnight I still sit and hungrily imbibe, toasting all the ghosts I knew throughout my dog-tired days. On glitzy wrapping poured the wishes I wish to inscribe. In the distance Christmas bells are chiming, broken on the valley wall. Every cloud conceals a jet black lightning. I can't see the northern lights at all. You're still wearing all my things, golden hair, angel wings. Cheer up and hit me where it stings. The relevance of nothing meant so much. The face of unrequited love recedes in mist and snow. The angels on the Christmas tree bestow no healing touch. Pull up the covers, settle down, there's nowhere left to go. My eyes were red and jaundiced in a fiery bourbon haze. Well past midnight I still sit and hungrily imbibe, toasting all the ghosts I knew throughout my dog-tired days. On glitzy wrapping poured the wishes I wish to inscribe. Settles the dust of driven snow, icing shoulders, mantled white, ghosts that walk the drifted street, the periphery of night. Powdered breath and cornflake steps, hushed beneath the tangerine light. Through ice bridge panes I coldly stare at a picture card, mind's eye view of Victorian perfect Christmas. Midnight skies of cobalt blue, with sugared plums and angel wings, trees of green and geese that flew. My prayers are given for all that has come and gone, and you are vivid though the years are moving on. Breath held in waiting as frost spread on the glass. Wishing for days, days of Christmas past. Smiled, I shed these tears for the ghosts of Christmas past, remembering how things used to be. I miss you both, first and last. Things can never be the same. The seal is set, the die is cast. My prayers are given for all that has come and gone, and you are vivid, though the years are moving on. Breath held and waiting as frost spreads on the glass. Wishing for days, days of Christmas past, days of Christmas past, days of Christmas past.
With a smoke and a bottle, I travel full throttle into some kind of perilous shit, where nothing seems real and the pain that I feel doesn't bother me one little bit. And it's funny how drinking turns me to thinking of you dressed in silver and white. Now I can't help but grieve for the last Christmas Eve, when you kissed me and held me so tight. Hugs and kisses, Christmas wishes, here's to your health. Have a Merry Christmas, the very Christmas you'd wish for yourself. Keep on ringing, John Lennon is singing, but the war isn't over just yet. Where eagles keep daring as I sit just staring at the screen of my 40-inch set. I turn now and kiss you, but these days just miss you, because you're not there to be seen. Your smile melts in air and it's like you're still there, until I snap out of the dream. Hugs and kisses, Christmas wishes, here's to your health. Have a Merry Christmas, the very Christmas you'd wish for yourself.
party in my street. In a moment I'm at a and go, but I can't shake the lead from my feet, or face walking alone in the snow.
Now I'm drinking to you the times that I knew you, and all of those Christmases past, as if I need a reason, like some festive season, to fill up and raise up a glass. I'm raising the bar now, wherever you are now. I hope that you're happy that way, that maybe you're smiling every once in a while. Spare a thought for me this Christmas day. Hugs and kisses, Christmas wishes, here's to your health. Have a Merry Christmas, the very Christmas you wish for yourself, for yourself. Hugs and kisses, Christmas wishes, here's to your health. You wish for yourself. Get me back! I don't care what happens to me! Get me back to my wife and kids! Get me back! Please! I want to live again! I want to live again!
Sit and wait for debtors, prison, traitors' gate, and whatever else befalls on Christmas Day. The ashes in the grate, cold and grey as time grows late, with a damp patch on the wall well underway. Give us this day the time to make amends with family and friends and any passers-by. Just once we pass this way, and when our journey ends, let no one ever say we didn't try. Some turkey on the plate and pull a beer from the crate. Sit and eat and drink this Christmas Day. We cannot clean the slate, tenants of the last estate, no matter what we think or what we say. Please give us this day the time to make amends with family and friends and any passers-by. Just once we pass this way, and when our journey ends, let no one ever say we didn't try. Remember the snow in December, white Christmas once in a blue moon. It landed the same year as the wrecking balls, with the letters to get out down soon.
anticipate. I'm dreaming love and peace this Christmas day. For we will sit and wait as tenants of the last estate until the ranks of our police take us away. Please give us this day the time to make amends with family and friends and any passers-by. Just once we pass this way, and when our journey ends, let no one ever say we didn't try not to die. Of the cold valley slipstream, carried by rivers on ribbons of ice, in the pines that sang to the corpse grey sky, from the earth that drank the blood of Christ. The spirit of Christmas, now and forever, the heart of nature, the stars of wood, the hymn of the future, extolling rebirth, the vanquish of evil, the triumph of good. Faces turned up to the stars again, waiting for snowflakes to fall. Peace on earth and goodwill to all men. Merry Christmas, one and all. Stitched in the bird song of red-breasted robins, suckled by fires of chestnut and coal, lit by the glimmer of crystal and dim cracks, nursed in the fabric of each living soul. Faces turned up to the stars again, waiting for snowflakes to fall. Peace on earth and goodwill to all men. Merry Christmas, one and all. The day of salvation for all that we are, the mercy, goodness and hope reconciled, when X times the mass of the weight of humanity equals vision reformed through the eyes of a child. Faces turned up to the stars again, waiting for snowflakes to fall. Peace on earth and
goodwill to all men. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas, one and all. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. And to you. And to you. And you.